term management. You'll come across this term a lot of times within the Trust and Next survey, so it's important that you know what we actually mean by it. The first point is that it's not an assessment of individual management members. It's not an evaluation of the functioning of specific people with hierarchical positions. What we do want you to evaluate is the relationship that exists between people with managerial responsibility and people without. The next point is that it concerns your total experience on a certain topic. So this restaurant metaphor that you see right here, what does it mean? Let's imagine you went out and had a great night with your friends at this newly discovered restaurant. The next morning you feel inclined to write a positive review about this new place. And you think about what made me have such an amazing night. Was it the person who took my call when I made the reservation? Was it the cook who cooked such excellent dishes? Was it the person who served me all night long? Or was it actually the person who thought about the concept, wherein the whole lighting and the experience of the evening was so positive? In the end, it's the total experience. It's not those individual things, but they collaborate. That's the same as for the term management. It's the whole experience of the concept. The next point is that we want you to focus on the sentiment of a certain statement. So, for example, we have the statement, management involves people in important decision making. In the end, it's about whether you feel if you're involved and not how management does or doesn't do so. Another thing that's important to know is that for each individual statement, you can again evaluate for yourself subjectively which layers of management you're taking into account. For example, within the Great Place to Work context, we are part not only of a Dutch company, but of a larger international whole. For a statement such as, I feel like I have development opportunities, it's fine to only look at the Dutch perspective. But for something as management has a clear view of where the organization is going and how to get there, it's important to also take the larger whole into account. So that means that each individual statement can differ in how you look at the term management. There's an actual difference between not wanting to answer a certain question or not being able to answer a question and choosing the answer category sometimes true and sometimes untrue. When you don't want or cannot answer a question, just please leave it open. However, when you want to give the company the feedback that sometimes a certain topic is the case and sometimes it's not, then choose that option. But please do know that there's a difference. And lastly, let's please not forget that the data is only a starting point from where on you together will have conversations in order to improve the actual situation. So please do not struggle too much with the term, but now at least you know what we mean by it.